All right, once again, welcome down to Soft TV, the singer-songwriter series. Your man FGL here, back for another fantastic Sunday afternoon. And in the early segment, we had the guys, the team from SG Creation, and my good buddy Trampus Django hosting them. We had a great time. I hope you guys caught that one. And we've got more things to tell about. A lot of softies actually having their own EP releases. We'll go to that at the end of the program and brief you what's coming on next. But for now, we've got a fantastic band right here in the studios. Please put your hands together and welcome Finding Jane.
On the floor, and the sound of silence fills the air. And when all around you seems no more, and the pain to push through just holds you there, look inside you, feel the lion that stirs within. It longs for you to set it free, your second wind. Nothing can hold you down, your wings were meant to fly. Inside you is bigger than the devil's disguise. Nothing can hold you down, your wings were meant to fly. The light inside you is bigger than the devil's disguise. The words they speak can seem too loud, and the poison they feed you taints your bones. Your breath they take with no remorse, but your will they shall not break, they cannot break. Look inside you, feel the lion that stirs within. It longs for you to set it free, your second wind. Nothing can hold you down, your wings were meant to fly. The light inside you is bigger than the devil's disguise. Nothing can hold you down, your wings were meant to fly. The light inside you is bigger than the devil's disguise. Oh yeah. And here we go now. Look inside you, feel the second wind. Look inside you, feel the second wind. Look inside you, feel the second wind. Look inside you, feel the second wind.
Yeah, let's hear it. The fantastic sounds of Finding Jane. Guys, welcome down to Soft TV, and thanks so much for being on the program today. And let's start off by introduction. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Right, okay, so we are Finding Jane. We are an alternative rock band.
All right.
And my name is Keith. I'm the vocalist and electric guitarist. This is my bassist. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Yeah, sure.
My name is Ismail.
All right.
my bassist.
Ismail on bass.
And I'm Daniel, and I'm the drummer.
And Daniel, I've got to admit, Daniel, that was some pretty focused and funky drum chops you had there, man. Good stuff, good
Thanks,
stuff.
man. Thanks.
Yeah. So, the first question I want to ask is, how do you guys come up with the name Finding Jane? I mean, like, I've heard of Finding Nemo and Finding,
Dory.
Finding Dory. Yeah,
Dory.
So Finding Jane, what's the story behind that? Was it some
Yeah.
long lost love?
Well, that's actually a very good question because everybody asks us that question.
Yeah.
Along with the questions, have you found Jane? So,
All right.
what Jane actually is, we were sitting together and I was thinking, when you come across an unknown person, if it's a guy, you call it a John Doe.
Okay.
And if it's a girl, it's a Jane Doe.
All right.
So somebody's looking for their daughter, their Jane, right? So I was thinking, you know what? In this day and age, we're all kind of searching for something in life. Could be a long-term goal. It could be an inspiration, a dream. It could be wealth. And some of us could be our soulmate, a physical person.
All right.
So I was thinking, you know what? We're all kind of finding this Jane, this unknown, and at different stages of our lives, we will realize what we're actually looking for. And so I guess we kind of came up with that Finding Jane whole concept.
Yeah, it's very refreshing and new idea.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you guys didn't call yourselves Finding Jane Doe.
Yeah.
That would have been a bit
Yeah.
off. But yeah, good stuff. And so, how did you guys meet?
Do you want to answer that?
Yeah.
Actually,
Ismail, we can get your feel.
we are actually colleagues from work. Yeah. We are actually colleagues from work.
Okay.
Yeah, so we work in the same place at Republic Poly.
All right.
Yeah, so he's the production coordinator, and we were colleagues lah in a sense. That's how we met up lah. So from there, we decided to kind of form a band to just spend time, to just make music.
Maybe
Yeah.
releasing stress also.
Yeah, releasing stress also. That's why.
Yeah.
And how long ago was this?
Last year May.
Wow,
But
okay,
we started covering songs and stuff last year 2016 in January or so.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's still a relatively short span of time since.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys have been together for slightly over a year.
Yep.
And you were doing covers. You mentioned
Not
or?
really. I think more like we were jamming covers, as
Okay.
a form of blending together, trying to find out what kind of direction and sound we actually are. And
Okay.
in May, I roughly remember in May we kind of wrote our first single together.
Okay.
And then we realized, you know what, we are all in that 90s era where we listen to Vertical Horizon,
Right.
Incubus and all that. So we are like, okay, that's our sound and that's what we're going for. And then we just decided to throw ourselves into the noise audition in 2016. So
Yeah, that's right. We heard about that one.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna come back to that a little bit later.
Sure.
But next question is what was the name of the first song, and what's it all about?
Okay, so we're actually going to play that first song after this. It's called Broken Signs.
Sorry, the first song that you
Talking about the
performed.
first song.
Oh, sorry, the first
Yeah,
song that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. That song is called Second Wind.
Second Wind. Okay.
Yeah. It's from the term in boxing when, for example, the great movie Rocky, when Rocky gets knocked down towards the end and then you see him almost defeated and he
Yeah.
gets up and he fights again.
That's right.
That's his second win, right?
Mm.
So that's kind of where we got the name from, and the words and the meaning of the song derived from that whole perseverance and never giving up, and just pushing through even though you feel people are getting you down, days are difficult, and all that, and look inside you, feel the lion that stirs within,
Yeah. Guys, I gotta admit, it was an excellent song, wonderful stuff, excellent album opener as well, I might add,
Thank you.
Good stuff, yeah. So you guys are gonna be performing 4 songs for us today.
Yes.
And let's move on to song number 2. And what's the title of song number 2?
Right, this one is called Broken Signs. This is the first single that we worked on.
Okay.
Yeah, Broken
Is this the
Sides.
one that you did with noise or?
It was actually one of our audition pieces. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If you guys are ready, let's have a second time out this afternoon. Finding Jane.
Faded pictures or photographs, wasted chances, yet no regrets. The path to freedom is a long, cold one. The battle ahead, my friend, is for us to be won. Whoa. You lead me down the same old path again. That old familiar place. You've burned bridges, yet I'm to blame. Looked away when my world caved in. Fought my demons in darkest places. Now I'm through with all your childish games. You lead me down the same old path again. That old familiar place where broken signs remain. Where broken signs remain. Where broken signs remain. Where broken signs remain. Same old path again. That old familiar place where broken signs remain. Where broken signs remain. Where broken signs remain. Where broken signs remain, yeah.
All right, Finding Jane. Man, you guys are tight. Let me tell you, good stuff, guys. Yeah. So you mentioned earlier that you're from the '90s, scene,
Yeah.
and but from that individually,
Mhm.
who were some of the bands that actually influenced your sound and your performing styles. Let's start with Daniel, for example.
I would be like, Linkin Park, Incubus, Limp Bizkit as well.
Yeah, I could tell some of the influence there coming through. Okay.
Yeah.
And who would be your personal favorite drummer?
Personal favorite
Yeah,
drummer?
if you have one.
Actually, I have two.
Oh, okay.
I have Travis Barker
All right.
and Ilan Rubin.
Okay, I'm not too familiar with them, but
He's the drummer for Lost Prophets, actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And how about you, Ismail?
Yeah. Actually, because we grew up all in the 90s, right?
Right.
So we listened to some kind of same music like Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit, but actually was into metal before.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so I listened to Metallica, Iron Maiden and stuff. So
Okay.
that's where I got my chops. Then after that, I play more to relax music, which is I call relax music,
Wow.
which is the mainstream music. Yeah, so that's how we got into this.
And your number one favorite bass player?
Number one favorite bass player is Steve Harris.
Steve Harris,
Yeah.
Iron Maiden. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
man.
Yeah,
And
it had to
I
be him.
got another guy but he's dead already.
Okay.
Mr. Cliff Burton.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
not go into the dead thing because of because of the Jane Doe that we were
Jane Doe,
starting in
John
the.
Doe.
Sorry.
We don't need any more Mog stories. Yeah, and of course the main man himself.
For me, again,
I was about to call you Edwin. I don't know why. Yeah, yeah. Keith, go ahead.
yeah, I guess as you can see, it's quite different in the influence because he's more heavier and then he's about the same as me.
Yep.
For me, my background has always been like church acoustic, and for me it was like your whole Switchfoot, your whole Third Eye Blind, Vertical Horizon. Those are
okay.
my influences.
Right.
For a favorite, I've always been inspired by like John Mayer. I'm not as technical as John Mayer lah, but
Oh, he's pretty feel guy himself.
yeah,
So-
he's very feeling,
Yeah,
and it's very impressive to see.
Mm,
Yeah, I guess that's about it.
okay. And your favorite songwriters, who has really shaped Finding Jane in terms of the songwriting aspect of it?
Well, I would think that our influences, or rather, if you listen to our music, it's more melodic in terms of its hook.
Yeah.
And it's that the whole flow, instead of your complicated like weirdish words nowadays in lyrics. So I think we are
Okay.
very influenced by, like we say again, the 90s era. So like Switchfoot, I think they write pretty interesting lyrics.
Okay.
In terms of playing style and sound, I think Third Eye Blind is pretty good. And I mean, not to give anything away lah, but we are experimenting into like our album and maybe the next one in terms of thinking of sounds like what Incubus is going. Maybe even some of a little bit of Coldplay-ish
Wow, that's a
sounds
bit
out, but nothing's
yeah.
confirmed. We can't promise anything, but we
Yeah.
are looking at it lah.
That's cool. That's cool. And of course, am I right to say that you guys are actually a full-blooded electric band when you guys play live? Or?
Yes.
Although
Cool.
the acoustic sound really suits you guys, I might add that. It's good,
Thank
good
you.
sound. Yeah, good sound. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, I can't wait to watch you guys full electric. Yeah,
Cool, yeah.
definitely. Yeah. Okay. So we talked about noise a bit earlier on.
Yes.
So do tell us. So, what's all this thing with noise and what happened and what's going on?
Well, Noise really was an amazing journey.
All right.
In terms of growing and meeting people and really looking at those and looking at the people and learning from people in the industry.
Okay.
I think that was a really eye opener and a good lesson any musician should have the opportunity to go through. So for us, it was really let's just since Noise is around the corner, let's just submit and then
Right.
just go for the auditions and see where we can go, because we were at that point
Did you
of
think
time,
you were going to make it? Were you confident that in that sense?
we were really honored and surprised that we made it
Yeah.
actually, because 3 different backgrounds and we didn't really have solid materials, just maybe like 2 songs to like bring to Noise at that point of time. The previous one, Broken Signs, was one, and we'll play another one later. So these are the 2 songs that we brought into Noise, and we're like, you know what, we're just gonna just show them what we have, and
Yeah.
if we get it, we get it. We don't, we
Yeah.
don't. I would say that throughout all, we're still in contact with a few of the noise guys as well.
And it was a mentorship program, right?
It was a mentorship
and
program.
who was your mentor?
Shout out to Martin Kong from
There you go.
Yep.
Yep. Martin Kong, he was our mentor, and he was really inspiring in terms of not just what he said, but also his own music as well.
Right.
You know, he was teaching us to be a little bit more risk taking out there. So we are working on a few more stuff that we hope can meet in that requirement. Because we are experimenting as well. We are a fairly new band, I would like to say. We're experimenting and we really appreciate his words. So we went through that whole process, performed finally at Keong Siak Street, which was amazing, big festival, 2 stages and all that for Noise, final showcase. And really, the mentees this year was, they're really awesome, really great group of...
Shout out to Bakers in Space.
Bakers in Space. Yeah, we were at your launch. These guys are just really awesome. Yeah.
And I guess the important thing was that you enjoyed the whole experience, and because that, to me, that's more than like getting better than getting paid and all that. Having a great crowd, and I'm sure Noise, being Noise.
It's also like building a community, of musicians.
Exactly.
Yeah, we work together, we know each other, we support each other.
Yeah.
That's how Singapore musicians should be like.
Yeah.
Community.
And I also heard that you guys had another happening gig when you guys played at the Hard Rock Cafe. So tell us, Keith, what happened over there?
Okay, so right after Noise, there's this group called Bandit.
Alright.
We like shout out Bandit as well.
Yep.
They were the ones that said, hey, you know what, guys, are y'all with a label or anything yet? And we said no. So they said, you should just sign up for this upcoming thing, Hard Rock Rising, which just happened like recently. So we're like, okay, we just submit our entry, and we got in, and again, it was like a mini noise gathering because there were a few there were a few people there who
can imagine,
were our friends. And that shows you how small and intimate the community actually is of musicians in Singapore. So if we don't really stand by each other and kind of like support the whole movement of music, things can just be so individual and will fall apart. So Hard Rock was amazing. The crowd was awesome. Shout out for all those who came to support us, of course. Amazing atmosphere. To be frank, we didn't really rehearse a lot because we're quite strict in our rehearsal. We have something going on, we'll rehearse 3 times a week, 4 times a week, and we'll go crazy because we're colleagues, so it's so convenient to just rehearse. So we went on stage and we told ourselves, you know what, we're just gonna have fun, and we just let loose. I mean, Ismail went straight into the judge's face and did his thang in the judge's face. So that was awesome. Yeah.
What did Ismail do actually? What
It's
did
this thing.
His thang. Well,
he played right in front of the judges.
yeah, I was shocked because I didn't expect him to go straight down in front of the judging
In
table.
your
and
face.
in their
There's a big
face.
empty space between the judges and us.
Yeah.
I just want to closing up the space a bit.
Look at me.
Yeah.
That's cool. And of course, being a regular player in the past at Hard Rock Cafe, I know it's got a fantastic vibe. Good crowd as well. Yeah. So I'm glad. And as they say, we musicians, that's the kind of audience we die for. We really die for to get
definitely.
with happening audiences and whatnot. So now you're planning for an album, an EP.
Not an EP per se. What we're actually doing is we are releasing our songs in single waves.
Okay.
So single after single. And there's one supposedly coming on June.
This year. This month.
This month,
This
yeah.
month, yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna release our songs, at least the 5 or 6 that people have already heard, in phases, and we have some material, although we don't really have time to get everything down together, but we have some kind of rhythm and ideas that we're playing around, and we are thinking, maybe let's just do a full album
Yeah, that would be the
at the
natural
end of the year
progression.
or start of next year. Yeah.
How many songs have you got good to go right now?
7,
7,
8. Yeah.
Yeah, you're almost there.
Yeah, we were just wondering, should we throw some of our acoustic tracks in as well to
Man, I think you should consider it.
yeah.
Or have a extra track, bonus track
Yeah,
thingies.
yeah.
They sound great. Wonderful, good stuff. Well, in that case, it brings us to song number 3, since we're talking about new songs and stuff. So, what's the song title of the next track?
This one is called Wildfire, and it's about a special person that I never knew could like spark something within me, so to speak.
BGR song.
Nah, not really, not really.
Okay.
BGR-less song.
Okay.
Is this how we're finding Jane? If I find Jane, then it'll be like found Jane, and then
Okay.
doesn't make sense, does it?
Good player word.
Yeah, full stop. That's it. Yeah.
Man, I can't wait to hear this one. For the third time out this afternoon, let's hear it for Finding Jane.
Break of dawn brings a new day, and yet outside, oh, it feels the same. The sun may rise, but you know it's just an illusion. I close my eyes only to fade away. Standing at the edge, I'm feeling so alive for the very first time. The darkness, it consumes me, but I know that it's mine. Standing at the edge, I'm feeling so alive for the very first time. The darkness, it consumes me, but I know that it's mine. I know there is more than all these empty halls. And I know, though I've been here before, there's still life in these walls like a beating heart. I never knew your tiny spark could spread like wildfires. I never thought all it took was you. Standing at the edge, I'm feeling so alive for the very first time. The darkness, it consumes me, but I know that it's mine. Standing at the edge, I'm feeling so alive for the very first time. The darkness, it consumes me, but I know that it's mine.
Finding Jane with Wildfire. Great job, guys. Man, you guys are tight. How long do you guys normally rehearse to get one song right? Man.
Wow,
Many hours.
many hours.
Well, let me tell you, that rehearsal has paid off. But you guys, like I said, tight, good stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah. And for all you, for our viewers who want to know more about Finding Jane and listen to your music or watch your videos, how can they do that?
Okay, well, we have our Facebook page, which is slash Finding Jane Band.
Right.
And then we have Instagram, same thing, Finding Jane Band. Twitter, Finding Jane Band. So technically, we're just Finding Jane Band. You can look for us there, and YouTube as well. Finding Jane
Finding
If
Band.
you want to look at the hard rock, the hard rock videos is already up in Finding Jane Band.
Yeah, the hard rock videos.
YouTube
as up
videos.
as well.
Yeah.
And if you want to email us to book us or whatnot, it's findingjaneband@gmail.com. So
All right.
yeah,
So pretty easy to remember.
Pretty
Finding
easy.
Jane.
Finding Jane
Yeah.
Band.
And of course, as you know, soft.com,
Yeah.
we actually are purveyors of, young up-and-coming musicians. So what kind of advice can you give for the really young bunch of people just starting out and wanting to be like you guys,
I think the advice that I would give would probably be, you know what, just do what your heart really tells you, because at the end of the day, I feel there isn't really any right or wrong. It's really your voice, your inspiration, and what makes you that comes out on your instrument, comes out on your words. And I'm sure as you mature in this whole discovery, I feel it's like a discovery. As you mature, I'm pretty sure that you will discover more and more of yourself and evolve in that sense. So never stop writing. No idea is a bad idea. And not having any idea is a bad idea as well. So, just literally vomit out on the paper, vomit out on your guitar, just keep creating, because music is really your heart speaking out. So I would say just keep at it.
Right. I think that's the first time we had anybody, advising us to regurgitate music.
Yeah.
But hey, cool, that's cool. That's,
Yeah.
that's cool. And how about Ismail? Do you have anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, maybe for young up and coming, maybe I think for me, what I do, maybe we should play with a lot other people's.
Oh yeah,
Because nowadays I see got a lot of YouTube
expose
videos,
yourself to.
so they usually play by themselves.
Yeah.
So they are limited for the musicality is limited there. So when you play with more people, get to know more people.
Yeah.
You can create new stuff. You can get new friends. You can maybe create a new band.
Yeah.
You can
That-
never know.
That's what it's all about. Let me
Yeah.
tell you. And I hope that in future, me, Trampers, we have a chance to work with you guys for some music project.
Definitely, of course.
That'll be so great.
Yeah.
And how about Daniel? Anything else you want to add?
I would just say, if you want to make music, just go out there.
All right.
Just don't be shy. Just give it all. There's really no wrong or right. Don't be afraid. Like, oh no, if I do this on stage or if I play this, there's no rules. It's you make up your own rules.
Go
You
for
make
it.
up your
Yeah.
own restrictions. Yeah.
Okay.
It's how you find your Jane, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. And cool shades, I might add, man. I tell you.
Thanks,
Sure.
man.
Yeah. All right, we're coming to the end of the program. You got
Yeah.
one more song to go.
One last one, yeah.
And before we actually perform the last song, this is my good buddy Trampers would say, we've come to the important time of the program for you guys to do your shout outs. So any words of wisdom, any shout outs, anything you want to say right now? The mic is yours.
Sure. Okay, I'll start with me then. Of course, great shout out to my parents, first of all, for never stopping me from pursuing whatever I loved. For being so generous with not having curfews and not holding me down. I bet at times they thought I was retarded lah, but they never stopped me. They let me go, and I think that's the most amazing thing, that you trust your kid enough to go out, become street smart, venture out and find what he really loves. So I really thank my parents. The next one will be my second family, which is my floorball team out there. If you didn't know, I play floorball. I play sports as well. So I like shout out to that family as well, because it was through them that I became just noisy, and I shoot my mouth, and I'm just very creative in that sense, in regurgitating your stuff out. So they let me be my creative selves. And to all my other groups of friends, those that nowadays I hang out with, like Kelvin, Brian, shout out to you guys. Then I have Elfie and Chris. You guys are amazing, because at this age, this old man's age, thank you for being around and sticking through my ups and downs. Like name all guys are okay lah. I throw in like like Hazel as well, and then there's Sarah, which is Dan's girlfriend as well. I shout at Dan's girlfriend lah. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys for just being my circle and just being there for me. Oh yeah, Joanna, before I forget, Joanna. Being that circle for me and always being an open door to listen to me whine and whatnot, because I think that's the outlet. And then after I think, new song, and then I'll write. So yeah, I hope I didn't forget anybody. I probably did like forget a million people, but everyone that's tuning in, you matter as well. And yeah, I love you guys. So yeah, that's my shout out. And of course, thank you to the team here. You guys are amazing for having this and promoting the scene and musicians. So great shout out to you guys as well.
Thank you, Keith. I've only got 2 questions to add to that. Number one was, why are you shouting out to Daniel's girlfriend?
You took over my line, man.
Daniel will shout out to his girlfriend in detail, but I mean, Daniel will say more lah. She's also a musician in a sense.
Okay.
And sometimes I can sense that musicality from her and other musicians. So it also inspired me to like write stuff and to keep at what I'm doing lah.
Cool.
Okay, I won't shout out.
Let Daniel shout out
first.
first.
Let Daniel.
I would like to shout out to actually my family for signing me up guitar class when I was like in primary 5.
Cool family, definitely.
I started out playing guitar, then after that, I jumped to the drums. So they've been actually, behind my back all the way. Yeah, there's always like ups and downs lah, disagreement, everything. But in the end, they still, just go for it. Just, that's all I have to say lah.
All right, that's cool. Yeah. And last but not least, of course, Ismail.
Shout out to my dad here, man.
He's in the corner here.
Yeah. My greatest supporter ever.
Can we get a shot? Can we get a camera angles? No, we cannot. A bit tight, but
so sad. Yeah.
Ismail's father is in the studio with us
for
today.
giving me all the support, even though I'm old. He still support me in this dream, this dream of making it in a band. So, and shout out to all the friends. Shout out to TRCC.
Oh yeah,
for helping us in a lot of things. Yeah, we are able to record there because of Ganesh. Shout out to Ganesh. Ganesh, thank you very much.
We certainly hope that all the people you're shouting out to are watching right now.
Yeah, we can
part of the 4,000 viewers.
Pass the video to them. It's alright.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I think that's all.
All right. Yeah. So I've got you. I hope you got everybody covered.
Oh no, Nipuna. If not, I'll get scolding. Nipuna. I'm shouting out to you, Nipuna.
Wow, good stuff. I think we've got everybody covered now, right?
I hope so. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Let's move on to your last song of the afternoon, and of course, my standard question: what's it called?
Right. So this song is called Revolution, and we've been using it as our closer song because it's a big song, especially when it's on the electric guitar. It's pretty big.
Right. This one with noise, is it?
No. The previous two was.
Oh, okay, okay.
But we played this in Hood Bar and whatnot.
Okay. I think the one with noise was Chasing Shadows.
Our audition was.
No, the one we did with noise.
Oh yeah. The one we did, the noise video, that is Chasing Shadows, which I know a lot of you people want to see, Chasing Shadows. But because secret hint, we're actually releasing that in June, so we are not. Or something like that. We're releasing it soon online, so we don't want to overplay it.
They can wait. They
can wait. So this is Revolution. It's about all musicians, all people of this earth and all that standing together, singing about love and having a revolution instead of all the hate and whatnot that's happening.
Well, that's good stuff. Well, if you're ready for the final time out this afternoon, put your hands together and welcome Finding Jane with Revolution.
Talking about a revolution, you and me, let's stand as one against the world singing the same song. We're talking about a revolution. You and me, let's stand as one against the world, singing the same song. Here we go! Have been broken. This heart, though is heavy, longs for more. A fire in the night. United we stand, of creed and of all race. Together let us sing. We're talking about a revolution. You and me, let's stand as one against the world, singing the same song. We're talking about a revolution. You and me, let's stand as one against the world, singing the same song. Thank you so much.
Fanny J, let's hear it one more time. Great stuff, guys. Great sing-along song. And we've come to the end of the program. And once again, thanks so much for being on the show. And we certainly hope you guys had a good time.
Yeah, we did. Definitely
And enjoyed it as much as we did, man.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, we need to thanks Leslie and James. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for everything.
Yes, the unsung heroes of Soft TV,
Yeah.
Leslie and James, the production team. Right. All right, like I said, we've come to the end of another program here on Soft TV. A couple of quick housekeeping messages. The next program is going to feature a artist from the new school rock movement in the 90s. My good buddy Iza, he's making a comeback with new material, new songs, and he'll be on for the end of July edition. And of course, we've got the cowboy from hell himself, Trampus Django, with his new... That's right, in the house. With his new release, the Cowboy from Hell EP, he'll be appearing on Soft TV doing acoustic version. And of course, this will be the debut of one of our latest, newest, sexiest Soft TV hosts, presenters. Zaki and McCann Fowler should be hosting that one. And of course, our good buddy, also Soft alumni, Mohammad Fauzi from 6 Overdrive. New material, solo album from him as well. He'll be on as well for the program. So, 3 great acts coming right up for the end of July edition. In the meantime, all you softies out there, have a good one. Chill out. We'll see you. Peace and out.